Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about the thermometers. So the degree of measuring the hotness and coldness is called the temperature, and for measuring this temperature there is one device called as thermometer. So basically there are three types of thermometers: clinical thermometer, then there is Sex's thermometer, and laboratory thermometer. So talking about this all types of thermometers, in this video I will talk about the clinical thermometer and 6 thermometer. Okay, so let me give you all a basic idea about this all thermometers actually. What are these thermometers and all? So for that, let's see about the clinical thermometer and how does it looks actually. So this is our clinical thermometer. It is type of a thermometer which is used to measure a temperature of an human body of our humans. So it is a narrow glass tube you can see over here, and there is a bulb at end of it, and this glass tube is called as what? Capillary tube. What it is called? It's called as a capillary tube, and this tube is filled with the mercury, which is a metal. So this mercury is filled with this glass tube is filled with what? Mercury. Now mercury not a planets, okay, so it's a compound, okay, we can say. And the advantages of mercury in thermometer, what are that being a metal, mercury is a good conductor of heat, and it needs very little heat to expand, and it spreads evenly as temperature rises. As the temperature rises, it spreads evenly, okay, and its readings are legible because of the silver shining appearance on it, and it does not stick to the walls of capillary of the thermometer as well. And again it maintains its liquid as well from over the wide range of thermometer, and its boiling point is what? 356.73 degrees celsius, and the freezing point is minus 38 degree minus 38.87 degree celsius. And the disadvantages of this thermometers are nothing but one can expose to the thermometer while using a mercury thermometer is a health hazard. It's very much hazardous for our health, this mercury, so we can't use it normally, okay, because today now we are using the digital thermometers. So mercury based thermometer cannot be used in very cold regions, like the north pole, as mercury turns into solid over there, as the temperature is minus 38.87 degrees celsius. And how to read this thermometer actually? So there are some markings over there, so because of that marking we can read it properly. Now see, let's take some how to read this, okay. So first note that the temperature difference between two bigger marks on the scale of thermometer, and then note the number of divisions of the two smaller marks. And then talking about this precautions to be taken while using the mercury thermometers are nothing but handle the thermometer gently, as it is a delicate device. So it is very delicate device, so that's why we have to handle it with care. And breaking the thermometer while in use can be dangerous, okay. Like some of us like to play with the thermometer actually, so because of that it's really very hazardous, and if it breaks up, what happens because of that? It's very hazardous for us. So ensure that mercury level is below 35 degrees celsius before use, and do not hold the thermometer by its bulb. So you have seen that bulb actually, so do not hold the thermometer by its bulb itself. Now, and hold the thermometer straight along the line of sight while reading. In front of eyesight we have to keep that. Now let's see about next thermometer, that is nothing but the 6 thermometer. You all guys know why the name 6 is given over here? Because we use this laboratory thermometer if we want to find the maximum and minimum temperature in day, and we have to keep the record of all the readings of the thermometer for entire day, which is very convenient. So it's very inconvenient way of finding the maximum and minimum temperature. And on other hand, we can keep the records of the temperature for every minute or second, And to tackle this problem, there was a British scientist. His name was James Six. So he invented a special U-shaped thermometer which can easily measure both the minimum and maximum temperature in day, and hence this thermometer is named after him only. So actually, what is there in this thermometer? So as we know, the basic thermometers that we use for measuring the temperature actually, so it's not like that. Okay, we know the temperature, the current one, but because of this thermometer you can see the readings over here. The maximum and the minimum temperature we get because of it. See here, the minus sign is given. So at what means what was the minimum temperature at that minus sign? Okay, so what was the minimum temperature of the day, and that plus sign means what was the maximum temperature of that day. So it tells us both that what was the minimum and the maximum temperature of the day actually. So it's very much it was easy way of finding the temperature of the day, maximum and minimum, but it doesn't tell the temperature which is now. Okay, the temperature which is now actually. Thank you everyone, have a nice day.